Hello, and welcome back to yet another canal adventure. You've joined us just as we're leaving a visitor mooring within the Aylesbury Canal Society's Circus Field Basin, which is just before Bridge 16A on the Aylesbury arm of the Grand Union Canal. We moored here at the end of our last journey after we had telephoned and booked in with the Society's secretary. The Aylesbury Canal Society have free visitor moorings for up to 1 week, and we were delighted to be able to make use of their excellent facilities. I will mention more about the Aylesbury Canal Society a little later on. Our first task today is to exit the Marina Basin from our visitor mooring spot. This involves a lengthy reversing manoeuvre, and I'm nervous as hell about this one. Want to know why I'm so nervous? Well, just keep watching. Yes, that's right. That's a boat moored up on our right-hand side. I don't want to bump that. Now, whilst I'm trying not to bump the boat on the right, just keep an eye on the left-hand side there. Yes, that's another moored boat. Keep watching. We've got a couple of inches either side of us as we edge slowly backwards down a corridor for boats. Paul helps to keep the front of the boat from bumping on the right, not realizing that pushing it away from one impending bump, it's starting to swing across to the left-hand side. I make a few minor adjustments, a few short bursts of forward thrust angling the tiller to the correct side, and then slipping back into reverse gear. Oh, you thought I just had to guess past those two? Oh gosh, how simple life would be if that was so. To be fair, I had known that this long reverse was coming up from the day we arrived and moored up. I knew I'd have to do this. I have been preparing mentally for it for the past 7 days. So far, so good. As the Crowded House song goes, hey now, don't dream it's over. This reversing out so very, very carefully nightmare continues. Did I mention the gusting wind? We've got to be nearing the end of the pontoons soon. Thankfully, yes we are. The lift bridge across the basin's narrow entrance is about 8 feet to the left and behind us. I have a quick conversation with the very nice lady who has lifted the entranceway bridge for us. She is waiting for us to leave to lower the bridge back down.
I was going to say, what's the easiest? Never mind. Do they?
Apparently, other boaters reverse out through the entrance and onto the canal. I check with Paul that I'm clear of any other craft at the bow of the boat.
Clear?
The very nice lady says that it looks like I've done this before. If only she knew.
It does help having bow thrusters.
Yes.
At this point. Right, here we go.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Straight back, yeah? How are we looking?
Yeah, keep going. You're good. Okay, watch the front bit. Just on the last bit before you kind of come back out of it. It isn't too long before we are pointed in the direction of Aylesbury, and we continue our journey along this arm of the Grand Union Canal. The Aylesbury Canal Society was formed in 1971 with the goal of promoting the use of the Aylesbury Arm and ensuring that this lovely little waterway remains open. They have a membership of over 300 who have all fallen in love with this little stretch of canal and wish to see it flourish and remain an integral part of the system. The Society have long been recognised as one of the most welcoming places for visiting boaters, and they are continuing this tradition with up to 1 week's free mooring. The workshop facilities at Circusville Basin are impressive and include a covered slipway or dry dock and a wet dock. Both are able to handle boats of up to 72 feet long. I will of course put a link to their website in the description below. We're going to end this vlog at the next lock. We've still got a little way to go until we reach the basin in Aylesbury Town Centre. We will reach the basin in the next vlog. We hope you've enjoyed this part of the journey. If you have, don't forget to give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment. Please keep watching. See you next time.